I'm Katrina, and this is Sew and Tare. It is still winter, so a lot of people around this time, although we are getting more and more light throughout the day, some people's lights are wrong. If you have an aviary like I do, I have an aviary for my quail, my main aviary. I have a raviary with rabbits over quail, and then I have a racking house with rabbits over chickens. And my racking house system, I do not add supplemental light. On my quail, I do add supplemental light. Without supplemental light, at my latitude, quail and chickens will stop laying eggs. So I keep my quail, for the most part, I keep them laying year-round, and the chickens get a break in the winter. So what happens? Why would I need to adjust my time? Now, for quail, you want pretty much 16 hours of light a day. 14 to 16 is kind of what people do. 16 hours of light is a really good amount of light for them. Right now I'm getting about 11 hours of daylight from sunrise to sunset. Now there's some time before sunrise and after sunset that counts as light. However, it's not enough for them to lay. Now, if you set your timers for your lights long time ago and you're like, okay, well, they're starting to change. What's going on? Because sunrise is a different time now and sunset is a different time now, you may have to update and shift that light. If you had it like in the morning and in the evening, that may have shifted, so your first light is actually when it's light out, and then nighttime happens, and then your second light goes on, basically a second morning for them. So now's the time to check that, and there's lots of different ways you can do this. If you have it on an automatic system, that is the best way to do it, in my opinion, because you don't have to think about it. Now, problem with that, if your light goes out and you're not out during the time it's supposed to be on, you don't know. So I would advise you every once in a while, if you're in that situation, go ahead and check it. If you're not in that situation and you're out and about and you know when the light's on and all that, you'll be able to catch that really quick. However, now's the time to check when it's actually going on. I'm going to bring you inside to the garage and show you what I use. And I just it's a regular Christmas light timer and it works fine indoors. So it actually goes through, this is the garage behind me. It actually goes through the window in the garage into the main aviary. You have a rope light. I use a rope light. You can use rope light, Christmas lights. You can use a regular fluorescent light, LED lights. There's lots of different lights you can use. It needs to be bright enough at the level of the quail to read. Now, if you teach your quail to read, that's another story. It needs to at least be a level of light that allows you to read if you are at the quail's level. So I choose to use rope lights. They're fairly water resistant, waterproof, and it's easy to run. Things aren't going to fall off of it and stuff like that. So that's why I use it. And they're relatively inexpensive. Christmas lights are going to be more inexpensive, but they're also going to be a little bit more weather non-resistant. So that's what I use. Let's go inside and see the timer, and hopefully you have your stuff set right. All right, so this is my timer. I have it hung. This is just hung on a nail, and this is the timer I use. It is set for morning. Oops, it's set for morning. It's not set for nighttime or for the middle of the day because it's on, right? We don't need to turn the electricity on in the daytime. And it's set for evening. Now you can see right now it's on. So that crosses over with sunset, so it's a transition and they're not shocked. And these are all up, and this one means that it's off, so it's off during the day. This is on at night, up to 10. Then this is up again, which means it's off for the rest of the night, and then it comes on again in the morning. And from here to here should be 16 hours. The middle part, that's what I'm talking about. You may or may not want to adjust. I've adjusted it a few times this winter, but you want to make sure by this point the sun is up and by this point the sun is still up too. So it's one continuous light being on. So if we look in the aviary, we see the rope light is on. And they also found a new place to lay. That's new since yesterday. Silly birds. So for me, it doesn't go all the way around, but it goes, I just hang it high over there because it casts more light. And then down here, I don't need it to cast a whole lot of light. I put it around the bottom, and that gives them enough light to lay. So, I hope you enjoyed the video and understand a little bit about light and what may be changing for your system. If your birds have gone without light, give them a couple weeks, 2 to 3 weeks, once they have that light, the 16 hours a day, to get used to it, and then they will start laying, hopefully. As long as they don't have other factors, other disturbances going on, they should be fine. So that is what I recommend to you. I don't recommend 24 hours of light, but that's always a question people ask. And just imagine if you had to be in light for 24 hours a day. That would be so stressful. It would be so stressful. There's actually people that have done this and found they lay less. It is a stress that makes them lay less. So don't do it. Be nice to your birds. Let them have their time to sleep, because sleep is important. All right. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please hit the thumbs up if you enjoyed it and share it around. And have fun with it. Have fun with your birds. Go out at nighttime with the light on. Have fun. If you haven't subscribed yet, please consider subscribing. Hit the bell notification, select all. We have all sorts of homesteading content on this channel. And enjoy your day. Thank you for watching.